Good evening. Not right there. A weary Ben, a weary farmer Ben. I am weary today. It is basically it's the last week of term, and it's always exhausting by the end of the last week of term. So I'm just very, very tired. But there we are. Let's not dwell on that. You can see I'm just refilling one of my training camps. I've suddenly realised that needs doing. There's other stuff going on in the game, of course. There is the zombie event. We're going to have a look at that now. There we are. Training camp full. Probably should have done that before I started the video. Hey, there we are. Training camp is full. You've got the zombie event is out. Always my least favourite. I don't think there's any new heroes. I think all of these have been around for a while. I mean, this guy was here right at the start. He's no, hang on. Which one is it? That's the one. This one looks like my ex-wife. There we are. Spitting image. There we go. So yes, mainly at least the same. I don't recognise particularly all of them, but then I don't recognise this guy. But Hatchet, 360, 309 bleed, a lot of damage over time. Bleeding burst is double and dealt instantly, clears all existing bleed conditions. Yeah, 40. Yeah, so that looks quite. I don't recognise him, but he's probably been around for a while. I don't really follow the zombie event, so I do beg your pardon in that regard. Right, let's jump into the raid tournament. Tournament. Okay. Okay, this guy's got for two blues. I mean, this guy's very popular. Old Sideburn, the Phoenix Minion, I think seems to be a thing. Yeah, the Phoenix Minion presumably is the thing. And you've got a stack +8. All animals get +1% chance resist state ailments. So yeah, that's probably why he's sort of quite highly regarded. So I'm going to swap in for 3 greens. 1, 2, and 3, and let's just see where we go. Sticking with Blunderbuss, not obviously can't take a yellow, so not really much of an incentive to take a purple. Let's see how we go. Okay, this will trigger a combo with the greens and some purples as well. Hopefully this will. I thought that would set up more of a combo than it did, but never mind. He's now somebody's Phoenix minion, so that's then going to boost everyone's attack when when the minions get killed, which they will. Should do a fair amount of damage per green tile now. It's a shame I didn't have a purple hero, because I would have probably done quite well out of purple heroes for this one. Not going to reactivate Blunderbuss because Blunderbuss is already activated. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of dodging going on. Not quite enough to save them all, but saved a couple. Quite a lot of tile damage here going down the board. It's been a very good, very quick board, this one, in fairness. I know I complain about the boards going slow. This was not a slow board. This was a quick board. Lots and lots of combos, even after a fairly weak start. Okay, much better team. Purple tank, which is right. Not really. When I can't go yellow, there's not much to choose, really. Just go with green and hope, I think. Just looking at this and thinking this will trigger a small green combo. Let's use this one to have another green combo and another green combo here. Costume Edge is very popular. Obviously I don't have him, being an expensive hero. The defense down thing, and does he unite the damage? Share received damage, yeah, which is sharing received damage is always extremely dangerous. Well, I say extremely dangerous. It can be very effective on raids. It can make it very hard to break down a particular target. It can counter work against them if you are lucky enough to fire a ton of the right colour tiles into the right colour hero. Downside to that, of course, is it's not necessarily terribly easy to do. It can kind of come together, but it's very tricky. I'm basically going to need some luck. Hopefully the red tiles will do a fair chunk of damage. What I could really do with is a ton of green tiles hitting white. It is Wei Sheng. I nearly got it right. I nearly guessed with Wei Sheng, and I was like, no, I won't guess. I just admit I don't know his name, and actually it was Wei Sheng all along. So yeah, tiles hitting Wei Sheng, a green tile hitting Wei Sheng at least, would do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, obviously I can't hit Wei Sheng with green tiles at the moment, which is annoying. that would be my best bet of breaking them down. They are breaking down reasonably anyway in some ways. Costume Paladin's a lot better than regular Paladin. Regular Paladin sucks. It sucks so badly. It's really just a shame how much that hero sucks. But Costume Paladin's a little bit better. Might have got this. It's going to be close. It's not. Oh, there we are. I was going to say it's not over yet, but it is. It is. There we are. Wicked Possum. I thought Wicked Possum before. Or was he Wicked Possum in an alliance with me? It may have been. He's not. No, obviously no longer in an alliance. Okay. I'm just going to stick with this. Rana, very good choice. Well, Rana's the choice of tank I made. So saying very good choice of tank is perhaps a little bit arrogant, but in my opinion, I would say it was a good choice of tank. A lack of green tiles this time around, which is a shame. A few blue tiles. So I'm going to try and get Bridget activated. At least start generating some armour. That'll hopefully keep people alive a little bit longer. There we go. Now they've got... I'm going to go this side to try and hit Tori with some green tiles, because obviously green tiles would do a bit of damage to Tori. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of need. There we are. Right. Can we put some armour on people? We can. Could still do with some green tiles coming into play. Trouble is, that said, obviously as well, green tiles coming into play is a great idea, except it's going to kill all my green heroes almost more or less immediately, because they'll counter-attack. So this is one of those catch-22 situations. Luckily, now the effect has worn off. I'm not going to activate my blunderbuss straight away, because there is already... what do you call it? Already, her skill is already activated. I'm going to go for this move. And, oh, honestly, I thought that would be enough to finish off the music guy. That was enough to finish off the music guy. Okay, I was going to say I've lost my 30 here, and then I realised I lost 2 in 1, or more or less 2 in 1. Let's see, if I blow the yellow grenade, that'll trigger at least a combo, if not big combo. There we are, that's good, big combo. Quite a lot of damage, even allowing for the fact that it's off colour tiles, did quite a bit of damage there to Jargal, and it was enough to finish him. Hooray! Whew, it's gone well so far. I'm going to regret saying that. Okay, may as well just go with it. It seems to be work. The green team seem to have worked all right. The beauty of having 2 healers in Bridget and Throttle has sort of worked reasonably well. Let's just blow this and see what happens. Sometimes it works out having 2 healers. I think if you're going to do it, a charged attack is generally the best one to have 2 healers on, because they do tend to... Healers tend to have slow mana, and with their mana sped up have become quite dangerous. There we are, it's taken 1 hero out, scored some points at least, get some points on the board. It's not enough to take out anybody else, but points on the board is good. I'm going to controversially go for activating, getting some red heroes in play, the red tiles in play, mainly to get Blunderbuss activated. That's why it was controversial, because she was dead before she could activate, which is a shame from my point of view. Oh dear. I'd like to try and claim 1 more hero here if I can. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's going to be close. I might... Yeah, there we are. I got away with it. 1 more hero in play. Yeah, I'm not going to kill anyone else. I mean, I'll do this, but it's not going to kill him. Yeah, there we are. That's all over. There we are. Ampersandia. Psy, there we go. And, well, for this one it makes sense to go back to blue. So let's go with blues. Blue, and keep my green healer in, and another blue. So we're going with blues, mainly because I got 2 red flankers. Who knows? It's a well put together team. Again, I probably should have gone... Well, no, looking at the board, I should have gone with purple, obviously not knowing the board beforehand. Oh, there we are. That's got some blues in play. Let's do this, see where this takes me. Should get some red tiles activated. I'm going to take a risk and leave Throttle for 1 turn. Just give people a chance to actually get a bit more hurt. Which may sound a bit weird, but There we are. Let's get this one activated. I'm going to target over here because otherwise, I mean, my Kayla is almost certainly going to die anyway. But let's at least try and keep it to not immediately. And let's blow this one and see where we end up. Tiles are flying. Yeah, not really going. I mean, yeah, there's just a lot of they aren't suffering very much. And I am, which is not good. I'm going to blow this up and see where this takes me. Nowhere, essentially. Even with the blue tiles, it's, I don't think, oh, there we are. At least I got rid of their tank. And I mean, this will be out of this tournament. I will use my, what do you call it, my continue, because frankly, it's not, actually, is it worth continuing? This is a tricky one. What day are we on today? Thursday, isn't it? So it'd be continuing for tomorrow. Top 10%. Defences are still at grade D. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, go on then. Let's continue. I might regret that. Might be a waste of time, but there we are. Back into it. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to make a huge amount of difference, but there we are. We'll give it a try. Anyway, as ever, thanks for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.